Hey fire signs, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little Sunday reading for you. I feel like a deep emotional reading as to maybe why your person behaves in a certain way, or maybe something that you're not seeing with them. If this could also be how you are relating to somebody, but for the most part, I'm going from the perspective of your person towards you, okay? But you might relate to it in another way, so keep that in mind. It's a general reading. All right, so I'm using a bunch of my decks today, okay? So this is the messages of Chakra Wisdom. So this is for fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This deck is the words of light and clarity. And then finally, this was my first deck. This is the messages of clarity from your soul connection. These are turning out to be a little bit longer readings. So for those of you that like the longer readings, hopefully you'll enjoy this. I feel like I go deeper than I really do in the general readings. So yeah, I hope you like it. All right. So let's see. What do we have here? All right. First card. You can see it's yellow, obviously. This is the solar plexus. So this person is coming from a place of I can say and do things I don't mean at all. Okay, so right off the bat, it feels like your person might have said something that they don't mean. Okay? And that creates maybe this energy in you of fight or flight. Is this person worth fighting for? Is this person worth, giving a second chance to? Or am I just going to shut the door and run in the other direction? But I feel like this is your person saying, I can say things that I don't mean. That's a bad habit, okay? That's a bad habit if your person is doing that. Because anytime you say something you don't mean, it's like you're on the path, you're aligned with the universe, you do this, and suddenly you detour right off your path. And it may take a week to get back on track, it may take a month, it may take 10 years. That's what this can do when you find yourself saying things you don't mean. But we're talking about your person here. But it could apply to you too. So what else do we have? Kindness. Good-natured, gracious, and giving. So it's almost like this person wishes that this was their energy at the time, but they did this instead. They know they should have been kind. They know they should have come at this from a kinder, more loving, gentle experience. Instead, they might have been very haphazard. They might have jumped to a conclusion. They might have, spoken off the cuff, and it feels like they're regretting that. What do we have here? There was a spiritual awakening here. So a lot of times, spiritual awakenings can start through challenge, okay? If you've had kind of a blessed life, meaning you haven't run into a lot of challenges in your life, that can be, that your soul is more about learning lessons on the other side. Some people are about learning their lessons here on earth to speed along their process, okay? So if you're having more challenges in this life, it means that you will probably start at a higher level when you get to the other side, okay? So I feel like through challenge, this person is spiritually awakening. You might have felt this person in the past as being very unawakened spiritually, okay? And, it might have made it easier for you to let them go, especially if bad behavior or dirty behavior or whatever it was, it made it easy for you to just say, no, thank you. Or it made it easier, I should say. Let's see what we have here. All right, so I have challenging thoughts that distract me. This person is telling you that the fact that they think about you, they're distracted by it at this point. They may realize that this was a spiritual connection. You might have felt a spiritual connection at one point with this person, and this person was not there. They were just not at that point. They were not looking at it from that perspective. They were at that point trying to find their kinder side, their more loving side, and they might have ruined things at that point, which was disappointing to you maybe at the time, but I feel like you moved on. I don't know if this person has a prayer coming back to you. What do we have here? Sarcastic, look at passive aggressive, caustic, mask. This is what I feel like they wish they would have done. This is what I feel like they did. Look at yellow, yellow. So in the heat of things, this person had a tendency to be sarcastic, say and do things that they don't mean at all. They might have been caustic, and all of it was about wearing a mask to the deeper emotions that they had. Maybe the unawakened spiritual journey was wanting to come out, and this presented an option for that to happen. What do we have here? Look at, I am so sorry. Whoever this is, they know they were wrong. They know they behaved badly. They know they behaved dirty, whatever it was, okay? Whatever they said, whatever they did, this is how they behaved. This is how they wish they behaved, okay? They're telling you that they are so sorry. And whatever happened between the two of you struck a spiritual awakening for this person. And you might find that this person is very different now, okay? Whoever this is. What do we have here? Look at. I know I create unnecessary issues. So this person is in a deep way admitting to you, they know they messed up. They know that it was unnecessary. They know that it might have been intentionally mean. It might have been intentionally hurtful. And it was unnecessary. It was very unnecessary. The purple is the crown chakra. So this is coming from a place of knowing. This person knew better, or at least knows better now. They might not have known better then. But the fact that they know better now means that they have to do better now too. Okay? What else do we have here? Stable, responsible, financially secure, good head on his shoulders. So I feel like this person might have went through a lot of financial issues. They might have really had a hard time finding their stability. After they did this, they might have created some major karma for themselves. This is not going to be everybody's reading, okay? Just know that. What else? My time is running out, I know. So this person knows that if they are ever going to have a chance with you, it is up to them. It is up to them to apologize, to maybe share what they learned from the situation and how they would do it differently, how they are better now, how they don't create unnecessary issues anymore. I mean, or drama for no reason. Showing you that even though they might have went through something or something really difficult that I feel like had to do with something financial, you know, their stability was thrown off kilter because they had a lot of challenging thoughts that distracted them purposely, maybe to throw them into an awakening. Everything happens for a reason, and I feel like this person is learning major kindness and stability because of this situation with you. But their time is running out. From their perspective, they know that if they let this sit and they don't do anything about it, they're going to take this karma possibly into their next life. So let's see what this was about. Let's look at this. And let's look at this. All right, so I can say and do things I don't mean at all. King of Wands. All right, so this might have been done out of ego, okay? This card is card of Aries. So if you're an Aries, this might be directed towards you. This might be you, okay, doing this. But, you know, this person was highly in their ego when they did this, okay? They might have done this in front of people. They might have done this to embarrass you in some way. You know, it feels like it was pretty bad, okay? They might have shared something about you that wasn't kind or that was a lie, all in the effort to feel better about themselves or feel good about themselves. Okay, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that they did that. Okay, so we have the Hermit card of Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo, all right? This passive aggressive, caustic way of saying something, you know, I feel like has caused this person almost to hide their head in shame when it comes to you, maybe when it comes to other people. I don't feel like whoever they shared this with or whoever heard them talking about you or whatever they said to you, they're not proud of it. I feel like it causes them to hang their head in shame. Like it's really shameful. So what are the challenging thoughts that this person has? And what are the unnecessary issues that they create? Okay, so the challenging thoughts that this person has, Three of Pentacles, you know, is possibly losing maybe the best thing that they had in their life. For what? To be right? You know, to look good? To have a big ego moment? To win an argument? I feel like, you know, the thoughts that they have that distract them are about missing you and what this connection could have been. This is a coulda, woulda, shoulda. I create unnecessary issues, and guess what I cause? Heartbreak. Okay? They know it. This person created some type of drama that was completely unnecessary, might have broken your heart at the time, but now I feel like their heart is breaking. Now their heart is breaking. Let's get one more on the Three of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. What breaks their heart more than anything is that they're pretty sure that a new beginning with you is at the very least going to be difficult. It's going to be very hard to forget what happened. Very hard to forget what happened. They feel it's very unlikely that there will be a new beginning between the two of you. Kindness. Let's take a look. Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is the energy that your Queen of Swords and King of Wands was the energy this person was in. So to understand why they might have done what they did, okay, yes, this person was coming from a heavy place of ego. As fire signs, you guys can probably understand that part a little bit. But they're also coming from this place of, you know, having gone through Queen of Swords, having gone through a lot in their life. This person has led a challenging life in general, you know, and maybe that's something you can relate to. Maybe it's something you can't. But this person's heart has been hardened. And what they tend to do, you know, to protect their heart is they hurt other people. They're callous or they're careless with other people's feelings because other people in their lives have been very callous with their feelings. So sometimes we hurt other people because we're hurt. And I feel like that's the situation here. This person might hurt other people because they have been hurt. You know, and they're learning kindness and graciousness and giving from this connection. Granted, it's on the backside, but they are learning this. They are learning kindness. This person might show up in a very different way if they can, you know, pull their head up, you know, and admit to some things here. All right, so let's take a look at, I'm sorry. What is this person sorry for? Two of Pentacles. Playing some major games with you. Playing some games that ultimately ended up hurting this person. Okay? Now, the games that this person was playing could have been one of many, right? This person could have been playing games of more than one person, more than one interest, pretending to be something they were not. Just not being themselves, wearing a mask, not letting their heart show. Whatever it is, they're sorry for the games that have been played. And I do feel like that's sincere because this is here. There was a spiritual awakening here. So what was this about for them? 10 of Cups. This person, I don't feel, has truly and really experienced true emotional connection and love the way maybe you have. This person may be very emotionally disconnected from their heart. You know, this is what? The first card of Cups that we've had, and it's 10 of Cups. So I feel like this person would be very different around you at this point. Their kindness meter might be going through the roof. They know how to be kind now. They're learning how important that is, how fragile people's emotions and feelings really are, how easily triggered people are, especially these days. But what they're learning from the spiritual awakening is, I feel like, true love, what love means, you know, and what, you know, emotional fulfillment really is. And again, learning it on the back end is unfortunate, but that's how, a lot of times, that's how it has to happen. So let's look at this, right, this card here, this stable card. How are they doing now? Ace of Cups. They're ready for something that they weren't ready for in the past. They're ready to give their Ace of Cups now. Whether you accept it or not, that's, up to you. But they're ready to show their heart. They're ready to show their emotions. They're more stable now, okay? Not only do they have a good head on their shoulders, now they have a good heart. And that's what's most important. So Ace of Cups, what else? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this person has done the work spiritually. Okay, you have no idea what this person has been through. Okay, what challenges they've been through, but I feel like it's been pretty substantial. They might be doing something completely different when it comes to their work, and they might be completely different in how they treat people and how important they feel emotional fulfillment and love is now. They're very different. Now, this person has some feeling that their time is running out when it comes to you. Fool. And you know what the universe is saying? Well, if you feel that way, guess what? You're going to have to take a risk here, because that is part of your awakening, your spiritual journey. And it's up to you to show that kindness. It's up to you to show the work you've done on yourself. It's up to you to present your cup of love. Okay, I feel like that's what Spirit is saying to this person. Or to you. Okay, this could be for you. All right, so let's get 2 Romance Angels cards. Whoops. All right, what do we got? You deserve love. You are lovable. So this might be something that you have had to learn if you attracted this person at a time when they were heavily in their ego and not very kind. You might have learned this lesson, okay? That you are lovable. And then we have, worth waiting for. So what this is saying, divine timing is at work in your love life. This person might have been meant to meet you. They might have meant to, this might have been meant to go into some type of separation so this person could really work on a spiritual awakening and realizing certain things about how they treat people just were not serving them. And now they're in a position where they might be ready to take a risk on new love, a risk on a new job, or having a new line of work that satisfies them in a different way than what they were doing in the past. It feels like on some level this person to you is worth waiting for, or has been worth waiting for, as this person has been growing, maybe during a separation. Okay? All right. Fire signs. That is what I've got for you today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.